This is Peta Aztlan reporting from Sagla Khalifa, Aztlan. Saturday, October 6, 2007. Columbus Day protest in Denver leads to arrest. Denver. About 75 protesters, including American Indian activist Russell Means, were arrested on Saturday after blocking Denver's downtown parade honoring the Italian-born discoverer Christopher Columbus, an event they denounced as a celebration of genocide. Police loaded protesters onto buses after they refused orders to disperse. Most will be charged with obstruction of a roadway or disrupting a lawful assembly. Police delayed the parade start for more than an hour as they tried to head off confrontations. American Indian groups and their supporters have disrupted the city's annual Columbus Day parade every year for nearly 2 decades, leading to clashes with Colorado's Italian-American community over the century-old celebration, the longest-running such commemoration in the United States. Columbus Day, marked this year on October 8th, is an official holiday for most U.S. federal government workers, many public schools, state and local agencies, and the U.S. bond market. It calls the October 12, 1492 landing of Columbus in the Americas on his search for a naval route to India, an event that spawned an era of European interest in the New World. Means, talking to Reuters before his arrest, said Columbus was the first transatlantic slave trader to landing in the Americas in 1492. He said Columbus saw the centuries of oppression of native peoples. By all accounts, Christopher Columbus was personally responsible for thousands of deaths of the original inhabitants of this hemisphere, Means said. Parade organizer George Vendegna of the Sons of Italy says the group would honor Columbus's legacy to the U.S. Congress to change the holiday's name. Some cities, including Berkeley, California, have already changed the name to Indigenous Peoples Day. It's a day for us to celebrate our heritage, Vendegna said. Parade opponent Clarence Spagnuolo, an Italian-American, said Columbus's legacy should not be celebrated. To honor someone who, by his own writings, was a slave trader is immoral, he said. I don't see any of my Italian culture celebrating the occupation and destruction of native cultures. I thought that was comment. That was a pretty fair report there by Reuters. I believe these lands were once called Aztlan. I believe that's the name we got from the Mayans. The term America was from an Italian cartographer, mapmaker, named Amerigo Vespucci. How could Columbus discover America when there really was no America for him to discover? Isn't it white man's invention? White European conquest and white man's invention. Nowadays, America is hated all over the world. I spell America with a K, A-M-E-R-I-K-A. So we need to really understand history and understand why so many indigenous people don't relate to this whole Columbus Day, the clown that he was, the mass murderer that he was. And I think we should stop celebrating a holiday for any mass murderer such as Christopher Columbus. I'm not doing this to get anybody mad or angry or rile up any racists. This is just my viewpoint. Remember, freedom of speech. You believe in it or you don't. I believe in the 10 Commandments. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and civil rights. I do not believe in Columbus. Give me a break. That's all, folks.